package drum is concerned, it's been a good product for us. It's been something that has almost been instantaneous. I mean, you see the savings right away. I mean, they took in the first week after once we got everybody going with it, it became a regular thing, and now everybody, that's all they use. They know how to use it. It works really well. And then it's instant on the savings as soon as you cut back on your trash bins, which I think we waited like a month, but I don't think we even needed to wait that long to do it. We could have done it probably even sooner. It worked out really that well. It's been a great product for us.
That's probably getting used to. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure the dishwashers liked it at first because it seemed like it might be more work for them.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're discovering that it's less and it saves us a lot more money.
So it actually saved them time in the way that they're processing.
Time, cleaning time, and all that kind of stuff. So it's been great.
Yeah, especially I would think like cleaning up a mess, possibly from a bag ripping or something like that from the old system.
Right. And doing multiple trips compared to just one big trip now.
And one person can do the trash run now that they probably would have had to have two people possibly.
Well, it was usually just one person.
Did it?
So that's why I'm saying it was a lot of back and forth because multiple trips had to be made.
Yeah.
And now it's just that one big haul.
That's great. So it probably saved a lot of backdoor exits too, and air conditioning on hot days. And
yeah.
That's great.
But this has helped us a lot.
Yeah, it's helped you a lot.
Oh yeah.
In what areas has it helped you? What areas? In the back?
In the back and hopefully in the lobby too.
In the lobbies?
Yeah.
In what ways? Like by moving the trash with the dining room trash container?
Easy for my employees.
Have you noticed that they're not having to clean as much in the dining room or pick up messes that they kind of created themselves? That's great because that's a big time saver as well. So you're not moving your trash in a way that could cause some risk to your guests or employees either.
Sure, absolutely.
Because they drip it or spill it all over the restaurant. And then a lot of times they're having to go get a mop bucket, get away from servicing the guests to clean up the mess. So, have you noticed that your back of the house is cleaner and more organized also?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You see?
Yeah, it's absolutely. I looked down there and I was going to go back there later.
Absolutely.
We were going to just see. And your dumpster corral is absolutely immaculate. Is that the way it always is staying now? Now, were you fighting it before, though? Was it always difficult to keep it that clean before you had the package drum?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you kind of notice that all of a sudden now it's like, hey, this isn't something we have to do all the time. Pressure washing, using chemicals, and maybe taking...
It's not heavy for my employees to pick up the trash and everything.
Very easy for them to pick it up and move it. Now, did you notice also that the employees aren't getting like trash mess on them too? Because I used to...
clean.
Yeah, they keep clean too, so you're not having to go, oh gosh, now I've got an employee that's got trash mess on them that are having to present to my customers, so that's a big part of your equation.
Processing your trash a certain way, you were kind of leery, would this even work? I don't believe this is going to do what everybody's been saying. There's just no way it's going to help me like they're saying, right?
Right, I just didn't really think of trash as an issue.
As a problem? You never thought,
I didn't really know or even think that there was something different we could do with trash. I just thought trash was trash. You put it in a bag, you throw it outside, you see the flies, you spray them, and you keep on going. And it's just something that was always like that.
So your 13 years of experience taught you that was the only way at first.
Right. Exactly.
Now we introduced the package drum into your restaurant. How many changes did you see come about, and what were they?
Well, for one, it's a lot more convenient. It's easier for the employees because we have one thing here as opposed to 6, 7, 8, 9 different things. We put it in one thing. It's organized. We keep the place clean. We make 1 or 2 trips a day, 2 maximum, as opposed to 5 or 6 on the weekend when we get tons of trash. And we can't keep it here because
it was causing a mess.
And the mess on the floor and boxes and bags in front of the front door. I'm sorry, that door was just an issue, a safety issue. But this
changed all that, and it changed everything. All of a sudden, you got back of the house, and now you got some room to manage your restaurant. Now, because you manage your trash differently, you're seeing your business is easier to manage also, the restaurant, right?
Right. I have more time to focus on the front as opposed to worrying about somebody coming back here and hurting himself because it's too much, or me stopping to open the door to have people empty trash when I need to be taking care of business in the front.
Taking care of your guests.
Right, exactly.
That's neat. So you all of a sudden saw a lot more efficiency and time for you as a manager because you're not solving problems, you're focusing on your business and your sales.
Exactly. And we're able to keep the trash here, and it's nice and it's neat and it's in the proper place. And when I have time and we're slow, open the door. It takes about 5 minutes. That's almost pretty much. Even with the ladies, and I have a few ladies here.
And they can do it with no problem?
No problems. Absolutely no problems.
How many bags or trash containers do you think they're compressing or putting into one right now of your team is doing of your trash? Are they putting in 3, 4 containers?
3 or 4, sometimes 5 even.
Really?
You can get 5 in there.
That's
And
great.
it's still below the line, the fill line. I mean, if you can imagine 4 or 5 bags that's not in there, it has to be somewhere, you know, and more than likely it's on the floor because the trash holder here, what do we call this?
Yeah, the trash
can.
Yeah, the Rubbermaids or the trash
Right,
cans.
they won't hold that much, so they have to go somewhere. And normally it's on the floor, which
Then it was creating a mess and a slip and fall potential. What about like your health inspections? Have you noticed that this in the last 4 or 5 months now has kept your restaurant to where you don't have to worry about a pop-in inspection?
right, exactly, yeah. That's it's not a pressing issue anymore as it was before. We would have to constantly be trying to get it in and out, 3 or 4 times a day. Also, too, we don't like to keep our back doors open. We try to open our back doors as little as possible.
Right.
You know, once or twice a day.
Safety?
For safety reasons.
Okay.
Safety reasons, theft reasons, those type of things. Now that I only have to do it once or twice, I know exactly when I'm going to do it.
Okay.
When I come in the morning, like from the previous day, we can get it out. In the evenings, before I leave, we get it out, and that's it. I know exactly when it's coming in, so that also is a plus.
That's nice that it gave you that much control out of something you thought was uncontrollable.
Right.
And you kind of saw that when you went to another store. And explain kind of what happened. You went to one of your other restaurants that didn't have the package drum. What was your mindset, or what did you think once you saw it the old way, after several months of doing it this way?
My first thinking was, oh my God, this is such a primitive way of doing this. You know, this is such a, it's messy, it's unorganized. It doesn't look as sanitary for a restaurant to have, you know, and that's only because I know different. Before, it was okay because that's all I knew. But then when I saw that there was a different way to do it, it didn't look restaurant-like. It didn't look like that was the best way to run a restaurant.